Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses and we want to change that.
Today is Wednesday, May 18th, and for our In Detail episode, we're looking at an infill house designed by superkül architects in Toronto, and it won the Ontario Association of Architects Award in 2011.
It's called the Split House. It's for all sorts of reasons that it has that name, and we're going to talk about that. They were very kind to send us some drawings to go along with the photographs, and so let's look at that. So we've got a fairly standard infill. There's the existing neighbor. There's the other existing neighbor, and we can see that this house is actually shifted. It's made up out of two pieces there, one car garage, just to note.
Excellent.
Excellent to see that.
Very happy.
And then what I also like to see, just as a note, is how the design of the house extends out into the entire yard. There's some beautiful outside spaces in the back. Now we're looking at the plan, we can see it's been split into two. There's one zone of space there. There's another zone of space there that has the garage and the back entry and the dining room, which we're going to end up talking about. And also, I think this space here is also important. That's that outside deck space. That's very, very nice. What separates it is this two-story zone here, which is actually part of the sustainability agenda of this house. It's a two-story volume. It has a skylight above it. It's operable. It lets the warm air come up and vent out the top. So
passive ventilation system.
Very nice way in which the idea of the house, the volume of the house, the massing of it, and the sustainability idea all come together into one piece. Here we've got the second floor, so we still have that two-story volume, but we come up the stair. There's another one there with skylight above that. We come up around the stair. You'll see how open that stair is. It doesn't really look that open in the plan, but it really is. Again, we can look out now onto that garden space, cross into the master bedroom, or come this way into the second bedroom.
So looking at the images from the streetscape, I mean, you really get the idea of the split house right away, not only in the materials, but in the fact that the two volumes, there's a slight recess to them, plus that glass bit on the inside really divides them. It really helps to make the house not look as big as it is on the streetscape. It really breaks up the massing.
Because you have these two vertical pieces, which are very similar to the massing on the traditional street.
Yeah, exactly. So now looking at the inside, we really get a sense of the indoor-outdoor space and what the architects were trying to do, which was to make the outdoors and the indoors merge through the windows. I love the detail with the windows coming right to the floor and then having the flooring continue out into the deck and having the kitchen actually pushed forward and the dining room fold back.
Yeah, very nice. And of course, just to reinforce that split, there's that one side of the split, there's the other, and then we can see up at the very top, there's the skylight and that two-story volume.
So now we're looking at the outside. Again, you can see that window detail of how they were able to make the sill come right down to the edge so that you get that,
very nice.
that shift. And then this is looking at that two-story space from the end of the dining room table. So you can see the stairs going up, and that's the two-story space that has the skylight in it. That's actually the bottom of the catwalk above going to the bedroom.
That's right. This is that catwalk right there, and you can see how the space extends up, and that's what heat does. It gathers here, and then it goes up and vents out through the top. And then this is the last image where we can just see the nice place for the dining room in that stair. You know, a lot of architects like to put dining room tables in stair spaces because of their volume. Just one last note, I think it's very cool because this really is a stair that's about going up. But there actually is a stair that's about going down too, the stair down into the basement. It just happens to be hidden behind that piece of millwork. I think it's very clever.
It's nice because there's a hierarchy, and it really is clear that that is the expressive part, and then the other part, which is a more service stair, is hidden behind the frame.
So very nice work by the architecture firm superkül in Toronto. Tomorrow we're going to be testing all of our own design work by going back to the project for Nancy and Sam.
See you tomorrow.